Hello and welcome to Mataloski Plays. Today we are trying to play FTL, Faster Than Light. This is an indie game made by Subset Games. This was released on Steam last week, and for those of you who did a jump starter, you've already played quite a bit of it. It's been a very good game. I've played roughly about 10 hours, and I have enjoyed it. I am usually not a person who likes these kind of games, but it has been very fun. I'd like to see more games like this, or even better yet, I would like to see this one expanded upon. The game can last 5 minutes. It can go for until the end. It's usually probably about an hour and a half, somewhere in there. It's all random script, so right away you could jump into a planet that has a sun on it and you're over. Or you can go all the way to the end, to the end boss. And I've made it there 3 times already, and I have yet to beat him. So, well, let's get into it. I'm gonna try to make a series that goes through it, and hopefully you can bear with me with my unedited clips. I'm sorry about that. I have yet to learn how to do that. Anyways, since I've played 10 hours or so already, I've already unlocked some ships. I haven't got it. These have been pretty easy to unlock. I am not going to go into depth on how I unlock them, because unlocking them is half the fun. I'm just going to say probably my best run was with the NG Cruiser. It's a little slower ship, but it's a little stronger. I like to consider it stronger. But we'll be just doing the first run with the Kestrel Cruiser. That's a starting ship of the game. You can unlock this Type B by getting 2 out of the 3 unlocks to lay a new layout. Obviously it says it right there. And yeah, you can't change your weapon loadouts at all. That's how you start. And sometimes right off the bat you can actually get a weapon right away, or you have to buy them. That sucks, and you have to manage your money really well. So anyways, I'm gonna name my crew here. I always name the first guy myself, because who better to pilot the ship than me? And I always like to name my other crewmates my friends. If these videos go well, Gorlock will be kind of like a co-host, and we will be doing these together. And I got one more name here, and it's always nice to name them the same too, and because you can always know where they gotta go. I always have a little bit of trouble with that, and we'll play on easy, just so we can see most of the game, hopefully the first time through. The story's pretty basic. Not very deep. I haven't even read it, to be honest. Yeah, you got a message and you gotta get it to the end. So alright, let's just start going. Right away off the bat, you have to notice that you don't have any of your weapons powered up, so make sure to always put power to them. And yeah, you always make sure to put your people on stations too. Gorlock always seems to be my weapons guy, so we'll go with that. And yeah, it's pretty basic. You just jump, and you deal with what you have to put up with, and you gotta make it all the way through at the end. You get some random jumps. You do get a little bit of, you pick up some stuff, or you'll have an enemy encounter, or they'll have just like a store here. This isn't a full store. There's actual stores, but this is just kind of just like it says, it's a ship. So I don't need any fuel right now, so we'll keep on going. Yeah, so they got these random scripts that you can choose to do or not to. I usually just do it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You never really die on them. And this is all random. There's never the same thing twice. So it's like you're playing a new game every time. I like to compare it to like maybe playing like a board game, like some more of those tile-based ones where it changes every time. So those are the ones I enjoy the most, anyways. All right, so we got our first encounter here. These are usually pretty easy to take down if they are to go hostile, and they do. So, yeah, the attacking the Final Fantasy turn-based, you know, where you gotta charge everything up. And so my number one is, it's a missile. I actually have a missile storage, so I gotta make sure to use them wisely because it's kind of a pain once you run out earlier. Right away off the bat there you can see as I took out their weapons, so they're not gonna attack me anymore, which is okay. They also took all my med base, so I'm gonna send the guy from my weapons to go over there to actually repair it. I'd much rather keep the shields up. And this guy here, since he's automated, he has no crew, so he actually does repair, but it's so slow you can usually take them out before they get anywhere with it. And once I get to this point, I usually just finish them off with lasers because I don't want to use up all my missiles so soon. And that's your first encounter. They drop a little scrap, they give you some items sometimes, and so I'm going to send my guy back to engines right now because that's slightly hurt. If it's orange, it usually means it's not fully functional. Red, it's completely broken and no longer functioning. So there's a distress call now. This is kind of like a quest as you go. Sometimes it's like a booby trap, or you know, sometimes it's really easy. You know, you just got to bring someone somewhere, and they usually pay pretty good. Let's see here. So yeah, these guys they need help. So you just try to shield your ship. Most of the time you get some hull damage, and it's not that bad. I got a little bit of hull damage, but I got 30 scrap out of it. And to explain what scrap is, that's this game's way of money. So yeah, you want it. Once you start getting some of this money, you can start doing some ship upgrades. So you got your doors, your cameras. This helps you see other ships, what the crew is doing. Their piloting helps you evasive. Every 2 bars of shields give you an extra shield spot. Boosters, they increase your faster FTL jump, which sometimes you have to do. You can't beat that enemy, and the faster you get out of there, the less damage you take. O2 is your oxygen recharge. In order to have more weapons, you have to have more weapon control. So, and in order to supply the weapon control, you need more power bars. So whatever you do, you have to make sure you have the power to supply it. I always like to give myself some extra power just in case, and I usually start on weapons right away because most of the time, in my experiences anyways, you find a weapon rather quick. And so yeah, we got that distress call. I usually try to take a longer path, that way you get more money, because as you go on further in the sectors, they do get harder. Like I said, I'm gonna try to hopefully play through the game. I have yet to beat it, so it'd be really cool to beat it on my videos, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up, because this game is pretty brutal. Even though we're playing on easy, and I know there's a lot of you out there that have played on hard and beat it, and congratulations, it's impressive. But yeah, I have yet, and I'm still enjoying it. I think losing in this game is half the fun. So yeah, I usually don't have patience for that kind of stuff, but it's well made, and I would love to see this game, more of it expanded on. I would like to see more little stations that you can put these guys to, because you can get a rather big crew. You know, you can have 8 other people on your ship, and it kind of sucks once you get everything kind of full. You know, once you got a guy in your command and shields, you know, weapons and engine, you know, you got those extra people that you want to do something with. I mean, it's nice to have them on standby, but it'd be, you know, they could add like another station. I don't know what, but I'd also like to see more ships. I think that'd be fantastic. More unlockable ships, and I'm sure they will make more. I don't see why not. This is a really fun game. So we're gonna go to the next sector now, which usually ramps up the difficulty quite a bit. As you can see, I just came here and I just got 2 missiles, some drone parts, and some money, so that's good. They're helping me get to the end, which I appreciate. So yeah, I'll just get to the next sector. You can usually choose where you want to go, NG or rock. I guess if you're on the NG ship, like I was talking about earlier, you'd want to go to the NG control because you can usually get away with a little more. If you got a rock, you can go there too. Just that's what it seems like. I could be wrong there, I guess, but I don't know. I like the NGs. I like to pick up some of them because of their class boost of repair times cut in half. But this is actually going to conclude my first video. Hopefully you come back for the next one. Like I said, I'm very sorry about the uneditedness. I have yet to learn how to do that. But stick in there, and I hope it gets better. And thanks for watching. Hopefully see you again for part 2 of our journey to the end. Thanks. Bye.